This video is all about Phillips curve. The Phillips curve is an economic concept developed by A.W. Phillips describing an inverse relationship between rates of unemployment and corresponding rates of increase in money wages that result within an economy. In 1958, a researcher named by Alban William Phillips or Bill published a paper in which he showed, using British data, that years of high unemployment rates tend to coincide with the steady or falling wages, and years of low unemployment rate were also years of rising wages. Because wage and price inflation move together, Phillips' finding can be extended to the relationship between price inflation and unemployment rate. There is a very interesting history behind this popular concept. The editor of Economica at that time, Basil Yami, described the submission of paper in this way. I do not recall whether Bill gave me a copy of his paper for editorial consideration. I think I was given a copy by Lionel Robbins or James Mead. Anyway, before the day was over, the paper had been enthusiastically recommended to me by several members of the editorial board. I shared this enthusiasm after I had read the paper, and within a day of receiving it, accepted the paper for the publication in Economics. A speed of decision impossible for a referred journal today. Yami's account raises two questions. Why didn't Phillips submit the paper himself? Phillips was the faculty of LSE, London School of Economics. The Economica had its editorial office in the main LSE building. Second question, who informed several members of the editorial board about the paper's submission? Apparently someone who was anxious for the paper to be published. Bill Phillips was not satisfied with the paper and had not intended to publish it in 1958. Phillips had about 6 months from September 1957 to March 1958 to write the paper. Although the initial statistical work had almost certainly been completed in 1956, the paper required a great deal of further work, check-in and replotting data, redrawing the diagrams, researching and writing the historical commentary that Phillips provided to explain the derivations of the point from the estimated curve. When Phillips later said that paper was a rushed job,